Hi there, my name's Vince from mymatevince.com, and in this video today I'm going to show you how you can use your Titan 1 adapter on the Xbox One. So what a Titan 1 adapter allows you to do is it allows you to play various different controllers on various different systems. For example, PlayStation 4 on Xbox, or your favourite Xbox controller on your PlayStation 4. It will also allow other things like the Wii U, Wiimotes, Xbox 360 wired, and various other controllers to work on various other systems. Doesn't have to just be the Xbox and the PlayStation. Now, a mistake that a lot of people make when they first of all get it is they expect it just to be plug and play, plug it in, swap the leads over, plug in the PlayStation 4 controller, and for it to work. Or they expect it to work via Bluetooth just like this. Well, that's not going to happen. So in this video, first of all, I'm going to show you the mistake that most people make, and then I'm going to show you the correct way of doing it at the end, and I'm going to show you how to use it wirelessly as well. So what we have to do is we have to plug in the adapter into a USB port on the Xbox, and if you have a look closely you will see that it's flashing AU, and that needs authorization from an Xbox controller. So what we're going to do is, we've got our Xbox controller here, we're going to first of all plug in a USB cable, so USB to micro USB into that there, and then the other end into the top of the Xbox controller like so, and then that will change from AU to 0. And when it's gone to 0, it now means that we can then plug in another controller that we choose. Now if you have a quick look up on screen, you will see that it's still moving around the place. Okay, and now when we plug in our PlayStation controller, a lot of people will expect it to work, but it won't work. It will light up blue and you will think it will work, but then when we go up onto the screen here, you will see that it isn't moving around the place. And it's because you didn't take the batteries out of the Xbox controller, and that does make a difference between it working and not working. So let's start again and do it the proper way, and I'm going to show you how to do it wirelessly as well. So again, we get this and we plug this in here. You will see it will light up AU because it needs authorization. We now need to take the batteries out of our Xbox controller, and now we're going to plug it in, and just by doing that, that will now allow it to work. Okay, you can see it's lit up now. Again, if we were to go up here, you can see it's moving around the place, and now it will work. So unplug it from here, plug in the PlayStation 1, light up blue, and if you have a look up here now, it will now move its way around the screen. Yeah, so that's a mistake a lot of people make. Second mistake they make is they now think that you can just unplug this and it will just start working wirelessly. Well, it won't. We have to plug in a Bluetooth adapter into the Titan 1 in order for it to work wirelessly. So normally you don't get this in the pack, you have to buy one of these, but they're not expensive. This is a little Bluetooth version 4. They cost normally under £5 from eBay and Amazon, but you can get more expensive ones. So we're going to plug this in to here, like that. We now need to put this into pairing mode, so we need to hit the share button and the PlayStation button at the same time. It's much easier if you hit the share button first, because if you hit this first then it's not going to go into pairing mode. So just press and hold the share button like that, and now press and hold the PlayStation button, and after about 3 or 4 seconds it will start strobing like that. Now straight away you can see it's paired itself up with that, and now we will be able to use this as a wireless controller with very little lag. These things work really well. Okay, so as you can see now, that's working fine. So really easy to do once you remember to take the batteries out of the Xbox controller that you need to use for authorization as well. And that applies to the Elite controller or the original Xbox One controller as well. You have to take the batteries out when doing it. Now, if you're wondering whether you can put the batteries back into the Xbox One controller and use that as another controller, no you can't, because remember, this is mimicking this controller here. You can use a separate Xbox controller, so obviously you can use numerous other controllers, but not the same Xbox One that you use to authenticate. So if you have a look now, if I was to put the batteries back into this one, it will then take over and knock that controller out there. So watch this, when I turn this one on, yeah, that is now synced up, and you can see it's working up here, but now this one will no longer work. Yeah? Because now this has taken over as that controller. Right, okay, so as you can see, it's really straightforward. If it's not working for you, then you might need to put the newest firmware onto this. This particular adapter here was bought in 2018, so it's running the latest firmware. If you bought your one years ago, plug this into your PC, go onto the G-Tuner software, and then update to the latest firmware. And then you should find that it's as easy as you've seen in this video. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe for more how-to videos. Take care, bye now.